Hi friends and Happy New Year! I wanted to show you guys a little makeup look. I know that 2020 hasn't been the best year and that we're not going out for parties or anything, but I am going to show you a New Year's Eve inspired makeup look just to make yourself feel better, or if you are going to get ready for a Zoom or a FaceTime meeting. So if you want to see how I did this, then go ahead and keep watching.
Starting off this look, I'm going in with Glam Glow Moisturizer. I like to rub it into my hands and then apply to my face. Then I'm going to color correct using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation Stick. I'm in the shade Y225, and I'm just applying this underneath my eyes as well as some trouble spots on my jawline. That maskne is real, y'all, and I forgot to wet my beauty blender. Be right back. Now that our beauty sponge is nice and damp, I am just blending this all out. And now I'm going into contour. This is the Fenty Beauty Concealer Stick in the shade Maple. I'm just dragging this along underneath my natural cheekbone as well as my jawline, a little bit around my mouth, nose, and temples, and I'm just blending that out with the beauty sponge. I'm concealing with Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Porcelain Beige. I'm adding this underneath my eyes as well as highlighting above the nose, the cupid's bow, and the chin area. Going in now with Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation. This is the liquid and not the stick. This is the shade Y205, and I'm just going over everything we've done to blend it all in. To set this off, I'm using Fenty Beauty's Loose Setting Powder. This is the shade Butter. After setting our makeup, we're going in with Pacifica. This is the Desert Sunset palette. I'm going in with that bronzer and just accentuating my cheekbone as well as my forehead and nose areas. Now I'm going in with Too Faced Papa Don't Peach blush. I'm adding this right above the contour area and not so much on the apples, so I can slim my face down just a little bit more. I'm also adding blush to my nose. It's time for eye makeup, so I'm priming my eyes with the Too Faced Eyeshadow Insurance Eye Primer. For the eyes, I'm going in with Going Coconuts from ColourPop, and I know you'd think this is a summer palette, but it's actually really festive for New Year's. I'm going for a halo eye look today, so I decided to reach for the shade Culotta and work my way into the crease using a small fluffy brush. And now I'm just blending that out up into the brow bone with the shade Lovely Bunch. As you can see here, I'm using circular motions as well as swiping motions just to diffuse that color like I like it. Nice and soft. And then now on the outer corner, I'm going in with a smaller, denser brush in the shade Nutty from this Going Coconuts palette. And I'm just focusing it on the inner and the outer corner of my eye, leaving a little bit of negative space in the center of the lid. And I'm just diffusing that back and forth with the Culotta just to make sure that I can get that nice round shape and everything is good and blended. Next, I'm going with a little bit of shimmer inside the inner corner, and that is with the shade Palm Reader. I love it. It's kind of silvery and beautiful. It's great and festive for this New Year's look. If you're curious about these eyeshadow brushes, they are from Pure Cosmetics in the Complexion Authority bundle. I also decided to put a little bit of that shimmer underneath my brow as well. Okay, we have two options for the center of the lid. Do I go with Huda Beauty or Ciate London? Either choice would have been fine, but I did decide to go with gold instead of silver. So this is Huda Beauty's Melted Shadow in Bamboo Hoops. And I'm just applying that liquid eyeshadow to the center of my lid to add that sparkle right in the center. And I actually decided to go back into the Going Coconuts palette. I'm using the shade Palm Reader again to add a little bit more sparkle to the center of my lid. I decided to do this mainly because I wanted the appearance of that shimmer to be more like a white gold instead of a yellow gold. This next step is totally optional, but I did go to the Baby Got Peach palette, also by ColourPop, and reached for the color Centerfold, and I just added that to the center. It's a little bit glitterier and makes it pop even more. Because we added so much shimmer and glitter, I am just going back and re-intensifying all of the browns that we've done to keep matte, and shimmer. The mascara I'm going in with is from Bobbi Brown, and I really like this. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and I would definitely recommend it. And now I'm going in with a little bit of black eyeliner. We had to set this off with eyelashes. This eyelash is the style Maple from Amy's Lashes. She's actually another makeup artist on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. You should go check her out. I will leave her information in the description box below. And definitely get your hands on these lashes. They're great. Now I'm going in with highlighter. This is Kaleidos Ray Rider, and I'm just adding that to the high points of my face. I'm also adding a little bit in the inner corner as well as the Cupid's bow. After a quick Dr. Pepper break, I went in with a lip liner. This is from ColourPop Cosmetics. For lipstick, I'm going in with Half Caked lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick in the shade Bordeaux. And I'm just applying this everywhere. I decided to go for a classic red lip sort of look for this New Year's. Of course, you can modernize it with a different color of your choosing. You could go nude or even darker. Here I am just cleaning up the edges. I always try to do that with a darker lip. And of course, I'm going back in to just reline everything. To top this look off with a gloss, I'm going in with Lime Crime's Wet Cherry Gloss. If you saw my last video, you know that I like to do liner, lipstick, and gloss for the ultra glam look. That is the finished look, my friends. So stay tuned and listen to this important announcement.
We all know that 2020 was a bad year. People lost their homes, their jobs, and some people lost their lives or their family members or their loved ones. And that's a really hard thing to deal with collectively. And I am so sorry that everyone had such a hard time this year. But I still want to think positively, and I want to bring that positive energy with us into 2021. So I'm going to share something positive that happened to me this year, and I want you to do the same. I got married. It definitely wasn't the way that we wanted to do it, but we still did it. It was very small. We have our cute little just married masks and everything. Another positive thing that happened this year is I started my YouTube channel, and I've been wanting to for a long time, and I had just not believed in myself enough to do it. So here I am. Now I want you to share something positive that happened this year in the comments, whether it happened to you, a loved one, or something positive on the news that you would like to celebrate. I would love to hear it. That being said, let's stay positive. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I do have a lot of hopes and dreams and wishes for 2021. Let's stay positive. We're in this together, and I hope you have a wonderful new year. Bye!